I'll be happy. If not, we might have to stream another day because this is becoming a pain in the butt for me to deal with. What's up, Bradley? How you doing, bro? I don't know. You guys tell me because I have it on my phone here, but I'm trying to pull it up on my computer so I could read chat more accessibly, and it's not popping up here. Does it look better now or no? I'm not sure if it is better or not. I'm not sure if it is. Oh, yeah, it's good now. Okay, I see it. All right, good. Yeah, all right, guys. We're here, finally. Sorry, I'm not the most experienced streamer. I'm still learning how this all works. It's very, like, finicky. So, like, I tried to keep it, like, the way it is right now, but instead it was completely flipped like this. So, yeah, I kind of got screwed up. But Happy New Year's, everyone. Hope you all are having a great New Year's Day. I know I've been pretty tired because I stayed up pretty late last night. Was out with my family to watch the ball drop on TV, and we came home and we watched Stranger Things, and then I fell asleep at like 3:30 a.m. So I'm pretty tired. So I apologize if my energy isn't as high as it usually would be, but I'm still happy to be on here and talk to y'all. When am I getting the Diddy cologne? Bro, I'm never getting the Diddy cologne, Dawson. That's never happening. I'll buy you the Diddy cologne for your birthday maybe, because I know you might want it. But yeah, I'm glad everything's working now. And this is gonna go a lot smoother than last time because I have my computer right here. I'm sure that's trippy to look at. There you go. Okay, yeah, everything's working. That's good. I'm not gonna glaze Absolute Aphrodisiac today. Okay, maybe I will. I potentially will. We'll see what happens. The best fragrance for school? I honestly feel like it depends on what stage of school you're in. If you're in like middle school, early high school, I would say something just like a fresh designer fragrance like Sauvage EDT honestly is pretty good. Born Aroma EDT, like any like fresh EDT scent. But if you're getting a little bit older, like I mean, I know I've leaned more towards like, we already know this is something else I glaze, Meteor. That's my favorite daily driver right now. How do you get money for cologne? I mean, two things. Obviously, you need a job, you need to make money, and then you honestly just need to buy from discounters. Don't buy from any, like, don't go and buy from like any stores. Just smell stuff in store and then buy them on discounters. Like right now, Arvella fragrance is what we've been using. That's where I got the fragrance for the giveaway. That's what Blaze won. So I recommend Arvella. There's a bunch of other good ones as well. So Office for Men, yeah, that's a good one too, I've heard. I am Ojon Boy, yeah. That's true. If you're on a budget, well, I know Meteor has a good dupe. I'm not a dupe expert though, so definitely don't get my advice on that kind of stuff. But I do know that like Shiaka Snow is a good dupe that people have been talking about. I think it's only like 30, 40 bucks. So that's definitely a good option. Fragrance Nevea. Yeah, I know you were talking to me about Fragrance Nevea. I need to check that out. Or like, is that the wholesaler that you were talking about? This is a lot better to have the computer here so I don't have to keep touching the phone like last time. That was a pain. the best discounter. Listen, don't quote me on any of this because I know there's like different discounters have better prices on certain fragrances. So I like Arvella. I used to like Joma Shop, but I've kind of not really liked them as much because their prices on some of the niche fragrances are really expensive. But Arvella's got good prices. Nivea, I guess, is good. I haven't tried it yet, but I trust Dolphin in the chat. Y'all got to go check him out too. He has great videos. If you're deep in your faith, your Christian faith, definitely check him out. You just bought Paradise Garden and you didn't expect it to be this good. Yeah, dude. A lot of people don't like Paradise Garden. They don't really give it a shot. They just like hear all the talk about how it's not that good, but it's honestly a great fragrance. It's pretty much Le Beau, but they just made it a little bit fresher. And honestly, like for me, it's just a bit more wearable, and that's why I like it more. And I really love the opening of it. And then when it dries down, it smells nice as well. But like, I'm more of a fan of something that's more balanced. I just think Le Beau Parfum isn't as balanced as Paradise Garden. It's got that like that nice middle ground to it. This is nice to have the computer here. But yeah, I definitely do recommend Paradise Garden. It's definitely one of the more underrated designer fragrances, especially from JPG. A lot of people don't give it its credit. Should you stick with Intensely or Angel Share Killian? Those are both really good fragrances. You know, if you're asking me, I feel like if you're asking which one you should buy, if you're on a budget, obviously Intensely is, I think, the best bang for your buck. But they're both really good in their own ways. I would say that's a tough question. I'd say me personally, I would stick with Intensely. It's cheaper, it's more mass appealing, but Angel Share is, you know, it's no slouch. The most overpriced fragrance, definitely the Louis. I feel like they're really overpriced. Like Meteor, I'm sure you can find it better, better prices for it. But the one thing that Louis Vuitton does have is they got them nice blended ingredients. They have really good ingredients, so that's why they are able to charge a lot. Obviously, the name as well, but yeah, like Louis Vuitton's probably like the most. It's better, right? Symphony. I think Symphony's really overpriced, especially now that that Island Dreams dupe is out. Even though I still think that Symphony's way better than the dupe. That's definitely like a way overpriced fragrance because I don't even think that Symphony's in the top 5 LVs personally. A lot of people like it. Pacific Chill, yeah. My goat. That's my goat. Tom Ford Black Orchid smells top notch in the dry down, but shit in the opening. Yeah, that tends to happen with some Tom Fords, honestly. I would say like there's a lot of Tom Fords that in the opening they're like kind of weird, and then once they dry down, it's better. 100%. Happy birthday, Sparrow Goat. Happy birthday, my guy. Spice Bomb Extreme smells like bubblegum. I've never really got that exactly, but definitely sweet. Rihanna Aquatica, nice. How was your guys' New Year's? Y'all had a good New Year's. I'd say I had a decent one. Of course, Blaze. I mean, you won the giveaway. Fair and square. So you won that. And Haltane was a good choice, too. I hope you're enjoying your Haltane. Yeah, I would say I'm pretty tired, honestly. But I still wanted to hop on here and just talk to you guys, just chill. Pretty low pressure stream, honestly. Definitely just chilling. But I hope y'all like hanging out with me, even though I'm not, super high energy right now. And I apologize if it's annoying that I keep looking away. Whenever I look down like this, I'm looking at the chat. That's what it is. I'm not looking at anything else. The oud and Haltane. It's definitely strong, but I do like it though. I still love Haltane's gonna be one of my favorite ouds for a while, and it already is. It's the perfect balance that I like in an oud fragrance because it has that sweetness that I love sweet fragrances, and I like some elements of oud, and it really takes both, and it makes it really nice with that praline. So I think Haltane definitely is powerful. You just need to like pick the right time to wear it, I'd say. You have to really be careful with when you wear it. Like this time of year is perfect if you wear that out. You bought Rayhan Crimson, it was trash. I've never tried Rayhan Crimson, but after you saying that, I'm definitely deterred from it. My favorite freshie besides Meteor. All right, so it was Musk Therapy. That was my second for a while, and now I feel like 724 by MFK has kind of got me questioning this as my second place. 724 is amazing. I've recently started to enjoy it, but I don't have a bottle of it. I have a sample because I have a store nearby that has all the MFKs, and I tried it, and honestly, to me, it just smells like pure wealth. That's the best way I can describe it. Like it smells like a billionaire, to me it smells like a billionaire or like a millionaire. That's like pretty much how I picture a billionaire or millionaire smell is like 724. Yeah, the MFK fragrances are fire. I'm gonna rank those down the line. Can I give you the WhatsApp fragrance? Bro, I don't know where you'd find the WhatsApp fragrance. I know Noel Diesel knows where the WhatsApp fragrance is, but I don't think I could find that. Yeah, dude, Ultimate Boy. I know no one really talks about Aphrodisiac, which is like, I'm surprised. It's a really good scent. It's one of my favorites, man. I love that scent. Not sure why no one talks about it. Or like, I mean, people do talk about it, just not very often. I feel like I don't really see people talk about it too often. But yeah. Musk Therapy though, even though it's not like my number 1 or number 2 right now, this stuff is still amazing. It's a great scent. Y'all know I stay glazing Aphrodisiac. It's the only fragrance I've ever really smelled that like made me really feel something deep. Like, I don't know. I would love to be an Initio partner. That would be awesome. Maybe down the line. Good niche colognes for winter? There's a lot. That's a tough question. If you give me like more specific notes that you like, then I can maybe think of something. Layton exclusive, any good? So I know a lot of people like Layton exclusive. I talked about this before in some of my videos. Honestly, for me, no, because I like the original Layton, and to me, it just smells like the original Layton and just a lot more like rugged and mature and like very oud heavy. And that to me is just not necessary. I feel like the original Layton is like done to perfection. It's not my favorite PDM, but I still think it's completely fine the way it is, so not really a big fan of it. But if you like it, don't let me stop you from liking it. That's one thing a lot of people don't understand about fragrance content creation, and we're just saying our opinions. It's not gospel. It's not set in stone. If you like a fragrance that I do not like, then that's completely fine. I'm sure there's some fragrances that I like that you hate. So whole collection reveal, maybe at the end of the stream, because like it would be hard for me to show it because it's like all in like a drawer and stuff, and my room is kind of a mess right now, so I don't want to show y'all my messy room. But I do have like I don't even have my whole collection here right now anyway, so right now I'm looking at my collection. I have only like 3 of my Zerjoffs. I only have like 4 of my JPGs. I need more to really show y'all. Oops, I just misclicked. What did I just do? All right, there you go. Just want to make sure the chat's always showing. Happy New Year's, bro. Is JPG Imagination by Zara Lattaf any good? I just got a brain fart reading that. I'm gonna say that's up to you to decide because it sounds like a made-up scent. Is it cold in Florida? For me, no. I'm originally from New York, so I don't really get cold when it comes to being here unless it's like really, really windy. Because I would get cold in New York no matter what when it comes to like wind chill, but it's not that cold. It really isn't. Today it was a little bit chillier, like between 40 and 50, and yesterday as well. And I love that weather. I get to wear, because I love wearing long sleeves, I got to wear my long sleeve. I had nothing to complain about. Just listen to YouTube popular fragrances and find the best dupe for it for cheap. Yeah, if you're on a budget, that's all you gotta do, man. If you want to listen to me for when you want anything designer niche level and you're looking for, because I don't really have that many dupes, so that's why I don't talk about dupes. I have like one dupe. It's Cutledge Island, and I don't even use it. I let my brother use it because I already have Le Beau Parfum. So I don't really talk about dupes because I don't feel like I have enough of an expertise to talk about dupes, and I also feel like dupes are a very oversaturated space right now when it comes to fragrance content creation. Like everyone's talking about dupes, and I just feel like if I feel like doing that would just kind of make me feel like I'm not really doing anything different or special. I want to talk. Well, first of all, I want to talk about what I know about, and I also just want to feel like this content's a little bit different. It's not just the same. Because like if you go on TikTok right now, I'm sure like a lot of you guys love fragrances. I'm sure 3 or 4 scrolls in, you're gonna see something about a dupe, a TikTok shop ad, or like comparison or this and that. It's a very oversaturated topic right now, so I kind of tend to gear away from it. So I feel like I specialize more in niche fragrances, designer fragrances. That's more of my thing. That's more of what I've purchased mostly throughout my time as a collector, so that's why I stick to. I just pretty much, when you see in my videos, is what I love, what I know, is what I talk about. I don't talk about anything that I haven't smelled. I don't talk about anything that I haven't worn on my skin. I will always say, go check out, if you really need a budget, go look for the best dupe of this fragrance. I'll tell someone that because, like, for example, Meteor. I love this fragrance. If you can find something that smells similar to it, go check it out because it's an amazing scent. I'm sure it's cold in New York City, dude. I couldn't imagine. Like, I really don't want to imagine because I don't miss being cold in New York. If I could pick one singular fragrance in the world to use forever, what would I pick? That's really tough. Because, like, obviously, I love a lot of fragrances. For winter, obviously, like, everyone knows that I glaze it. Blaze is going to be saying in the chat, here we go again. Beautiful vanilla, animalic, ambery, leather fragrance. But if I really had to pick something for the rest of my life, I do think Meteor right now would be a great choice. It, to me, is just soapy, clean, bar of soap scent. This is a bar of soap in a bottle, to me. And it's the only fragrance that I feel like I can just spray on and be fine with it. Like, there's no thought when I throw that on. Who doesn't want to smell like a bar of soap out of the shower? And I know a lot of people think Imagination's that, well, maybe it is for you, but for me, Imagination, it's not on Meteor's level for one simple reason. I just feel like it doesn't pop off my skin as much as Meteor does. Meteor just has this this kind of presence that Imagination never has on my skin. Imagination is very airy, and I feel like it can get taken away with the wind very easily, on my skin at least. This isn't my experience. It might be different for you, but that's why Meteor will always be my thing. I'm not a big Imagination guy, honestly. It's just it's not my cup of tea overall. Yeah. It's not a bad scent. It's just really not. I don't know. It's not it's not all that. Like, I feel like it's overglazed. I kind of bought into the hype when I first got it, and I still like I'd still rate it like a 7 out of 10 fragrance. I would say it's like a 7 out of 10. You have College Chiaka Snow. It smells good. It's supposed to be a dupe of LV Meteor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the LV Meteor dupe. So you got a good one. Torino 67. And yeah, I am glazing. I'll stay glazing aphrodisiac, dude. What's up, cooking with us? Imagination is bleh. I wouldn't say it's like throw up level. It's just like, to me, it's like the epitome of just an average scent for an insane price. Meteor, you could argue that this is an average scent too, but I honestly, for me, it just gets the job done better than Imagination. That's the only reason why I prefer it more. It just gets the job done better for me. How much would my entire fragrance collection cost? Like, give me an estimation if you're not sure. I would say, that's a tough question. Each of my fragrances are between $100 to $300, so, and I have about like 40, so whatever the math on that would be is probably how much, like at least like $3,000, $4,000. Y'all would be surprised, I haven't really bought that many fragrances the past 6 months. You would probably expect the content creator to have, like, you know, purchase like 10, 20, 30 fragrances. Is Herba Gold a good blind buy? I blind bought Herba Gold, so I have some bias with that. I do think it's a pretty safe blind buy, but I don't really recommend blind buying overall. I think it's too risky. You could waste money, but like if you have no choice, if you can't smell anything, you don't have any stores, and you don't want to order a sample, and you're just like, I want to just say, let's do it. Herba Gold is definitely like the safest you're gonna get from Xerjoff. Get Herba Silver, bro. When's that dropping? I want some Herba Silver. What cologne is like Versace Eros, but different a little? I mean, like, I just know Versace's got Eros Flame. Is it lagging right now? Oh shit. Are we good now? I just saw Blaze said it's lagging. Eros Flame, right? I would say is similar, but a little different. But from other brands, I'm not 100% sure. That is a good question though. Eros is very popular, so I'm sure other brands have like replicated that DNA and put their own twist on it. You're planning on buying a fragrance and you're stuck between the most wanted parfum or the most wanted EDP Intense. If you're asking me, my personal opinion, I say go with the Intense. It's a lot more sexy smelling in my opinion. It lasts longer on my skin, and it's also a little bit of a bias as well. It's my first fragrance. And if you're looking for, both are pretty much winter oriented scents. Intense is just a way better winter scent in my opinion overall. It's pure sexy, sweet, toffee, cardamom in a bottle. Go with Intense. No question. A lot of people do not agree with me on that. That's my take though. Yeah, cheap clones, yeah, that's like, if you spend like 20, 30 bucks and you are like, you probably won't really, I lost my train of thought. You won't really have any issue with a mid fragrance, an average scent. If you blind buy a scent, nothing's gonna happen. Like when you buy a dupe, I don't think a dupe is gonna be garbage. Like unless you like absolutely have no idea what it smells like, if you have at least an idea, like an inkling, and then you blind buy a dupe for like 20, 30 bucks, dupes are pretty much always mass appealing, so it's not really a big deal. I should buy all my fans JPG Ultra Mail because of the new year. Dude, maybe in like 10 years when I'm if this actually, becomes my career, which is the goal, obviously, and I'm rich. But right now, definitely do not have the funds for that. What's my hair routine? No, it's not a weird question, dude. I have like kind of my hair routine changes a lot. Like I try different stuff because I'm honestly still experimenting. All right, guys. I don't know how this looks right now, or if you can even hear me, but we done messed up. The phone died. It's charging right now. Now I'm just literally laying in my bed. Yeah. I wanted to just come back on. I wasn't going to leave you all off like that. Even though this is not normal streaming quality, I don't have my light on. Well, I can turn this lamp on. All right, good. That's good to hear. No, the lamp's not even working, but yeah. Apologies, guys, for the stream not working that well. I'm not going to be on here for that long. This is just going to be a minute, but I just want to say I appreciate all of y'all for sticking with me. I appreciate y'all coming in the live. I enjoy talking to you guys, and I hope you guys have had a great New Year's, and 2026 is going to be a great year, and I hope you guys have blessed years, and thank you for sticking with me, and we have a lot of great content coming soon. Obviously, I'm not going to stop making content. We're going to keep making some banger videos. Got a lot of stuff cooking up, so I will definitely do another stream soon, please. I'm thinking maybe on Sunday, around like maybe the early afternoon is potentially what we'll do. Audio slightly ahead from the video. It's probably normal. It's just because I'm on my phone right now and it's like lagging, and it's not like normal circumstances, but I'll definitely do another stream. And 321, I have 321, so I'll definitely talk about that. Oh, make into a drink. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep doing that, making fragrances into food. That's been awesome, so we're gonna run that for sure. But yeah, I just want to come back on, even though this is not normal at all, having it like this, holding my phone up and no lighting. But yeah, I couldn't leave y'all hanging like that, so I just want to say goodbye to you guys and peace out. Hope y'all have a good night. And oh yeah, Ojan too. I'm definitely gonna do Ojan eventually. I just don't have a bottle of it, so I want to wait until I get my bottle and then I'll do it, because I like pairing the bottle with the scent. I feel like it's pretty aesthetic looking. But yeah, guys. All right. I hope you guys all have a good night. Thank you guys for hopping on the stream. I appreciate all of you. I'm going to be posting a video tonight with my dad. He rated my Louis Vuitton fragrances, so y'all are going to meet my dad tonight. So look forward to that video. And I appreciate all of you guys. Hope you guys had a great New Year's Day and have a good night. Peace out.